15 overs of Bangladesh's chase, pretty much mirroring what happened in the first innings. Very up and down battle between bat and ball, and they find themselves at 65 for 2 in pursuit of 258. That's what Bangladesh need to make sure they are in contention for that final spot. Dinesh Karthik joins me on Cricbuzz Comm Box, powered by AMD. DK, one more bizarre passage of play.
Expected. We expected some swing and a little bit of seam, and that's exactly what was available for the Sri Lankan bowlers. Dasun Shanaka being the most effective of them, picking the 2 wickets. Mehdi Hasan Mirza started well. Mohammad Naeem obviously couldn't just get going per se. But what was interesting from Sri Lanka's point of view is what happens when you don't have 2 good frontline bowlers, new ball bowlers. Yes, they have Rajitha. Yes, they have Pathirana. But they didn't have that new ball option and had to go to Shanaka because they bowled 1 hour of Tikshana and realized, you know what, this pitch has a lot in terms of swing and seam, and they went to Shanaka. But if they had a proper new ball bowler who generally bowls for the likes of Chamira or Lahiru Kumar or Dilshan Madhushanaka, it would have been things would have been very different to what we are seeing right now.
Yes, Pathirana hardly was visible in the first end. It was all about Rajitha and the captain Dasun Shanaka, who really had a certain impact, bowled great areas. What did you make of him using the conditions?
Shanaka was very, very efficient and effective. And why I say that is, you know, you're used to seeing Shanaka in T20 games where he comes through the middle and bowls cutters and gets his way doing those sort of things. But here he just bowled his stock ball, which is an outswing, which goes away. He's got a good seam position. And for a lot of batters who are used to playing good fast bowlers, when I say good in terms of speed, 135 plus, Shanaka would be a little awkward to face around the 128 mark. So he made good use of that. But you would think that he's got his wickets nicking off. No. He bowled the short ball, both of them pulled and got out. So it's a very interesting way to get his wickets.
We've seen 2 wickets fall of shortish deliveries from Dasun Shanaka. One of them really hurried on to the batter. Now number 3 and 4 and Liton Das and Shakib Al Hasan. Clearly they'll have to face a lot of Pathirana and Tikshana. How should they go about this very in-between kind of chase, 258?
For me, Pathirana is not in many ways as threatening as he can be. We have seen he's very effective at the end, but you can see they have not given the new ball because they don't feel his strength. Through the middle, he'll be a wicket-taking option, but also will give you the boundaries. Tikshana again is somebody who if they find a way to rotate, they will get the odd boundary. But with these 2 bowlers, you will get boundaries, but also the wicket-taking ball will come around every now and then, and they have to be wary of that as Bangladesh batters.
Now, let's take a look at the bowling card and figure what Sri Lanka's bowling plan should be, especially in the next 20. Would you hold back Shanaka's overs? Should the captain do that for himself? How should he go about using his resources?
Shanaka should try and bowl as much as he can when the ball is new. As the ball is right now in a stage where it's just 15 overs old, he can bowl, but Velalage is bowling and keeping things tight. He will look to rotate between a Pathirana and Tikshana and try and keep Velalage as long as he can, because it's also tempting for the left-hander Shakib Al Hasan to go after him. So if he gets a wicket trying to do that, then they know they're very much in the game. For Sri Lanka to win, they need to get wickets in through the middle. Ideally, another 3 wickets before they hit the 40-over mark. That's what they should be looking to do. So they've already taken the run rate slightly up. It's closing in on the 6th mark. If they get 3 wickets along with it, by the time they reach the last 10 overs, Bangladesh would need 80-85 runs, and that's how you would want to set up this game.
Yes, Shanaka at the toss did say that it will do a bit under lights, and that's exactly what he himself has done. Very interesting battle on the cards. Tauhid Ridoy and Mushfiqur Rahim, the next 2 batters to come in. Shakib Al Hasan, Liton Das right now on strike, trying to sort of steady the ship a little bit. We are only at the 15-over mark, 193 more needed in the last 35. Do you want to call the game?
Oh, great question. Sri Lanka.
We'll find out. It's going to be a long, drawn battle between these 2 teams. We will come back to you at the 35-over mark to see if Sri Lanka are anywhere close to where DK thinks they will be. That's it for now from the 2 of us on Cricbuzz Comm Box, powered by AMD.